If y'all think that this looks good, it's going to be on Food Talk TV. Well, it's on Food Talk TV, and you can go watch it. And the recipes at the end, you can do a screenshot and you can make it yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you about a chocolate cobbler. It's not a cake. It looks like a cake on the top, but there are no eggs whatsoever in this deal, and it's a 3-layer process. So we're gonna get the first layer going right now. So we need 1.5 cups of sugar, and it says to sift all this stuff. Now I've always wondered why in the world would you sift sugar, but there have been clumps. They usually, once liquid gets in there, it'll dissolve. But I'm gonna do it just for the sake of doing what it said. All right. Look, I'm not even having to sift it. It's running out on its own.
It's just pouring through.
It's like, you were right. Don't sift me. My flour tries to talk to me. I got water on my canister. Come on. All right. So now, see, what you're
Hi,
doing
Becky.
now is assembling the dry ingredients. So you need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and that's about 1/2. Put it up over there in that center. And we need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Now listen, powder and soda are 2 different things. So, you know, Kaz, I just dried off here they are. I thought I missed it. Okay, so I need 4 teaspoons. Back when I was in elementary, home phone. Do any of y'all still have a home phone? Um, But they told us 4 teaspoons was a tablespoon. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, there
I
is.
don't think that is true.
Well, see, I don't either. It seems like maybe I don't know, but that was the back in the day conversion. But anyway, we all right. So I got that in there. Now we're gonna have to get to the. I
Yeah.
always do that because there's a rim right there that stuff sticks to, and you want to get that out of there. All right, so now I need 2 cups of flour. 2 cups of flour. And this is what you probably really need to sift. Yeah, I'm getting it everywhere. It's okay though. There's one. These are little top. These have little tops, and it's hard to stick the whole. My other canister said I could stick the whole cup down in there, but I
Hey,
can't.
let me say hello to a couple people in here. Uh,
Well, just talk away. Tell them about food
okay.
talk.
Hey, Chef Brantley. Uh,
Hi,
TikTok
Brandon.
Cowboy is in the house.
Cowboy.
Becky Lou, New York. Uh, Nana Liz 09. We've got Gray Wolf 421, or is it? Yeah, no, 1421. And they're all chatting away.
Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to sift. Oh, there is one other thing that has to go in here. Um, Kaz assured me I've always bought Hershey cocoa, but he has assured me that cocoa is cocoa. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping
They're
he's
all,
correct because this
they're
is a
all
bigger
made.
thing.
They're all made by the same company, Hershey's.
All right. Well, if this needs 4 tablespoons and this is 2 tablespoons, I only need 2 of these. So that'll be 4.
Okay.
Okay. But cocoa also needs mellowed out as well. So you just kind of.
And Thank you, Ashton. I'll be watching the numbers. Granny Jeannie at 420 wants to know what you're making again.
This is called, some people call them molten lava cakes, and some people call them, my mom called it a chocolate pudding cake. This is from when I was a little kid. This recipe is. She made it a lot, and we loved it. And so it makes a like a pudding on the bottom, and it looks like a cake on the top. So when I say that, it reminds me of uh, party party on which one? What is it? Party on top and business on the bottom, or
Oh my
I think
God. No, no, no. No, don't
that about
repeat that. Don't repeat that, okay?
do what? That was
Don't
about
repeat that.
mullets.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, that was talking about mullets. They partied on the top.
It's
And when I taught in
it's
Oklahoma,
business in the front and party in the back.
yeah, yeah, that
Yeah,
was it. You're right.
yeah.
Yes, you're right. And I mean, most of my boy students did. They had mullets over there in Oklahoma, lots of them. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying. Okay, so now we need 6 tablespoons. I'm going to set this over here. We need
Okay.
6 tablespoons of melted butter. And I need a knife to cut that with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the good part about having stick, butter stick, Crisco
Okay.
stick.
So
You
this
know.
that's what I don't like is recipes that call for 6 tablespoons. Why don't they just say cut off 1 tablespoon and let it rot in the fridge? Okay. Because just use the whole stick. I don't understand it.
Well, this I use like on my toast or to grease the bottom of something,
Yeah.
a pan, or once it gets room temp. But I keep my butter out. I mean, not over a week, but I keep some out in a. I'll show you
Uh, Jenna
in
Pie
the
says that
fridge.
she freezes hers. Um, hey, Chef Camilo. Uh, what is it? Teresa Olson says, I have an old sifter like yours. Granny also says that she likes your sifter.
Thank y'all. All right, I've got the butter melting. This is a little bit of a process. Um, I'm gonna. I like to get my ingredients so you can see right there. It's not. So I like to get mine all zhuzhed up, as Cook It Erica would say.
As Erica
just
says, you do.
just zhuzh that up a little bit. So we're all zhuzhed. Let me get my milk.
Vicky Mantle, or yeah, Mantle says that she buys a lot of butter and freezes it whenever she finds it on sale.
Yeah. All right. Always. This is brand new, but I always smell just to be sure.
Is that a habit?
Huh?
Is that a habit of yours? You smell the milk when you first open it?
Hey, if you ever put something nasty in your good food, you're going to do that from now on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right, I need a cup of milk. Now, because I got the butter pretty hot and did not mean to, I'm going to put this over here, some of this with the butter to cool it down. I'll just put it all in there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Always try to heat your butter or whatever in. I'm going to give y'all some tips. All right, here's the tip. If you are going to melt butter in a microwave, get unsalted butter, because you know how butter will and get all over the top of your microwave? That's because
Right.
it's salted. If you get unsalted butter, it won't do that. Did you know that? And I don't like the extra salt anyway because
Okay.
I'm just weird that way. I can add my salt. All right, so I need this cup of milk, 6 tablespoons of butter, and okay.
Hi, Mimi. It's good to see you in here.
Oh, Kaz, this is my favorite part. Hi,
And
y'all. Thanks for coming. Hey, y'all, share the live with 5 of your friends. Get them in here so they'll get to know Bamaw. And also, tap the screen, and that will put us on the FYP or keep us there. I don't know. We may already be there. But I got to have a teaspoon no, 2 teaspoons. Yay. That means I can really put 3. I love I really love vanilla. And this is the best. I wish I could smell this. I wish I could smell this vanilla. It's
that's
clear because I decorate cakes. I explain this every week because somebody's like, why do you have clear vanilla? It tastes the very same as the dark, and this is Mexican vanilla. It will make the best cakes.
that's
The
her
best.
secret ingredient, y'all.
And I
She went
wouldn't
for
tell
she went for
people.
years without telling anybody that.
I would not tell anybody that. And I think Jesse kind of thought had lost my mind when I started telling people what was going on. I'm wondering if I should not have doubled this recipe because I'm taking it to church tonight, unless my grandkids find out I have it. But I always come from the bottom because, see, if you don't, that's going to be at the bottom when you get done. Look, I'm still. So you got
Hey,
to
you guys,
get.
could you if you're just scrolling through and you're watching Bama and you like her cooking, please follow the host and you'll be notified whenever she comes on, which I'll tell you right now is this time every Wednesday, no matter what time zone you're in. She's on now.
Okay. And now that you brought that up, I do want to say something. Um, I usually don't put my private business out there, but I'm going to now. Kaz is worried. Don't be. I started going live on Wednesday at 12 because I was going Monday night at 7, but that's when The Voice comes on, and Blake Shelton's on The Voice. But Blake announced yesterday that this is his last season.
What? What? Did
Yes,
he really?
yes, yes. Okay, I'm over it. No, I'm not.
You
But
are not
listen,
over it. You are not
I'm not.
over it.
I'm not okay. But okay, because things y'all don't know about me. I used to watch American Idol with a fervor, and every summer the top 10 would go on a tour around the country, and they would go to Dallas one year, Little Rock the next, Dallas, Little Rock. Well, they went everywhere, but I'm talking about for me. And my son and I went to I don't know how many concerts. And then guess what? Simon Cowell stopped being on there, and I quit watching it and all that. And so I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to The Voice. That's just my opinion, but you know.
Why? Do you think that you might stop watching The Voice if Blake isn't on there? What
Yes.
about Gwen? Don't you love Gwen? Don't you love Adam?
Who?
Adam
Adam,
Levine?
the one that quit, the one that hasn't been on there in about 6 years.
He's
That,
still he's still an executive producer.
but he's still not on there. He might come back if Blake leaves, but I don't care. Tattoos don't impress me. Okay, so there we go. So you got to
You got
spray your pan with
you know
this.
maybe we need to do a channel on The Voice. Your numbers just shot up over the last 5 minutes.
Well, they have just actually destroyed my whole life, and they don't even know it. And so, because I mean, anybody who follows me knows that Bama really loves The Voice. All right, so now you just whomp it in there. I am coining a phrase from the Purple Bike or Karen Morgan. She never knows how much I pump it, how much I use her phrases. Now, mix it like you mean it is all Bamaw.
Better than
Okay.
bouillon.
Better than bouillon makes all the difference. That's
That's
Bamaw
right.
phrase. Um, do you boo? That's a Bamaw phrase.
So
And
Vicky Manthe, I think it's Manthe, uh, is saying that she loves your shirt. She lives in Paragould.
Paragould.
Uh, yeah.
Is it Paragould where Ruth lives, Jesse? He has a cousin. My husband has a cousin named Ruth, and she lives in Paragould. Now, don't ask me
What,
if it's Ruth Patterson Jenkins.
so it's been about 10 minutes since you told everybody what you're making.
This is chocolate cobbler. It will make a cake on the top and a chocolate lava puddingish stuff on the bottom. And it's, listen, everybody comes out with a recipe, puts it on the website. Some people say, well, you need to at least give Paula Dean credit or who? Oh, Lee
Pioneer Woman.
Drummond. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pioneer Woman. You need to give them credit. But, here's the deal. I've been making, well, I haven't. My mom made it when I was young. I made it a couple of times probably. And anyway, I don't do that very often. There are
You
no
didn't put,
eggs.
yeah, I was going to say you didn't put any eggs in it, so it don't matter, right?
Right.
Right.
Yum. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Well, what I'm trying to get at is every recipe has an origin, and that doesn't mean just because somebody did it on their page that they made it up. I couldn't, for the life of me, tell you where this came from. Because if you have a second, while I put my milk up, I will show you where I first was reminded of it. Tell them about Food Talk TV, Kaz.
Oh, okay. So Samantha Does Hair is asking about the recipe. Actually, she's already posted the recipe. It's the newest video on Food Talk TV. And you'll be able to find this again on foodtalktv.com. That's our website. We are on Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat. We're on all the major platforms. Um, we are on Facebook. You'll be able to find this entire live on Facebook tomorrow in case you miss anything. But yeah, the TikTok is there. And this is
All
in
right.
this comes from one of her from one of your moms. Is this one of your mom's recipe cards?
Yep. Well, no, it's my recipe card. She gave me the recipe, and I got
Uh,
into this deal. I got this,
okay.
and it's old, and it had. I bought some little. It had these little separators, you know,
Yes.
and so I bought some index cards, and I had a typewriter. I don't mean a computer, people. I mean a typewriter. This was in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. No,
You guys,
it was in the
please hit
80s.
follow and follow the host.
Can y'all see what the name of this is?
Did you have a that looks like a electric electric? So you must have done that at school.
No, it was a royal. It was one.
Oh, a
It had a
royal.
ribbon, and I bought it because I was going to college and I had to write papers. Oh, I look back on it now. How did we do that? All right, this says chocolate cake pudding, but Mom called it a chocolate pudding cake, so I don't know what I was doing. I'm just going to be honest. But I found that and I went, oh, there it is. Because Mom had been saying, you remember that cake I used to make that had the pudding under it? It was Uncle Max's favorite. Yes. Well, I've lost the recipe. I sure wish I had it. And then one day I was looking through here and there it was. And I'm so happy. All right, remember me telling you this is a layer kind of cake? Well, here's a
Yes.
layer. This is one layer. Okay. So I'm going to move this and bring this over here. This is going to be layer 2. And it's important, guys, that you do this in order, okay?
Okay.
I mean, and you don't stir it. All right. So, how about,
You're
yep, I
breaking
got
it. You're breaking up that brown sugar, right?
I'm squishing it. All
Squish it.
right. All right. So, I've only got a fourth a cup, and I need a whole cup of packed brown sugar. And here's how I do it. I stick my uh, thing in there, put it, fill it up, and use my hand to push down so I don't get brown sugar everywhere. So I'm gonna need 4 of these. That's 1 brown sugar, and you're like, you're gonna have to trust this, folks. That's a fourth. Yeah,
So
that's a
with
half.
with brown sugar, if you guys are looking at recipes and it asks for any measurement of brown sugar, sometimes it'll say packed and sometimes it won't, but it always means
Pack,
packed.
pack it. All right, and here's 4. There's 4. Well, that's a cup of brown sugar. If this ever gets caked it too hard and you think, oh, it's lost, put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds and it will just loosen it up. That's your free lesson for today. Yay, Bamaw.
Yay,
Okay.
Bama.
Yay, Bamaw. All right, so
Okay,
here's another thing. You got to
let
have
me
a cup of regular
let me
sugar.
let me stop you just for a second. We've got almost 300 people here. I just wanted to let them know who you are. That's Sherry Skinner. That's Bama to us. She is making a cobbler, which when I look at it, it looks like a chocolate molten cake. It's going to be wonderful. Uh, please give please give Food Talk TV a follow, and you'll be notified every time we go live. We go live every single day on Food Talk TV. Bama comes on Wednesdays, and you're catching her right now. This is the same time that you'll catch her every Wednesday, no matter what time zone you're in.
Unless I'm deathly ill. Let's pray for the best on that. Okay, so for y'all, you guys who were freaking out that I put 4 of these, this is a fourth cup. So there's a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white sugar, and now I've got to have a half cup of what? Cocoa.
Okay,
So I
no
need 2 of
cocoa.
these. That's a half cup. As poor as my math is, I'm pretty sure that 2/4 cups is a half. So there's some more chocolate for you. There's chocolate in the base layer. If you want this recipe, please go to Food Talk TV. And the recipe's there. And there's a written out recipe at the end. You can screenshot it and make this glorious thing for yourself. Or you can put it on to play, do what I say, play a little more, do what I say. However, do you, boo?
So
Okay.
you're live in UK right now.
Really?
You've got some followers now or viewers right now.
Well, hi, guys. How you guys doing? Sweden or somebody from Sweden? I wonder if that's Ashton. Oh, that was Chef Bradley saying Sweden for some reason. Are you from Sweden, Chef Bradley? I thought he was from Texas. Okay. Okay, so you want to get this the cocoa mixed up, and you don't want it all. Can y'all see that
Yes.
grainy mess? Well,
Yes,
I
good
don't
picture.
want all of it. I had tricks. I don't know why I didn't do it, but and it may not help any more than the whisk, but this is my lifesaver. I do eggs when I boil eggs for potato salad. I use this for biscuits, and I use
Uh,
this for everything.
Deanna Smith 51 says, is this the recipe you use for your Tinder account?
For my what account?
For your Tinder account?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah, she doesn't have a profile picture. She's still got a picture of this.
I show food. I mean, they say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So show him food. He don't want to see me. He just wants to know what I can fix. Look how soft it is now. This is the
Okay.
bomb. All right, so always when I put this up, now this just you. I'm gonna tilt this down, see it better.
Yeah, because
You
we
can
can see
still
you in the
see
small
me.
box. Yeah, we
All
can
right,
see you in the small box.
yes, what I was gonna
Well,
say. If
yeah.
you want to see me, look right here where I'm waving, because that's me as well. All right, so I'm just gonna sprinkle this over the top. Let me turn on my microwave really fast. I'm kind of heating up something in there that's gonna go in this cake. All right.
You guys,
Usually I
please give
use my
Food Talk TV a follow.
please. All right,
And
listen.
thank you for 15K likes.
Thank y'all. Y'all are the best. All right, listen. Here's the deal. I always use my hands and I get cocoa all over them. So I'm going to see if I can just slide it back and forth. All
Look
this
at that.
time,
That
all
works.
this, I've been getting cocoa all over my hand. I don't even know what's wrong with me. All right. So here is where a bunch of you have probably learned to pour hot water over this. 3 cups. But my mom could squeeze blood out of a turnip. I'm telling you, this woman would not throw coffee out. She would save it for tomorrow if she had to. But if she had leftover coffee, that's what she put. Good job, Sherry. Run that thing for 3 whole minutes with the coffee sitting on the oven. I mean, the stove. Yeah, y'all don't want me to heat that up again, do you? Okay, so it
No,
doesn't. Does it need to be hot? Does it need to be water or coffee? I'm going to put this coffee, and you do not stir. You just pour it over the top. And I'm assuming this is what makes the cobbler. But this gives it a richer flavor. You know how coffee and cocoa
yes,
go together.
coffee completely enhances chocolate.
So how could that be wrong, people?
That's
It
right.
cannot. It's perfect. Look at it. So now we're going to put it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. And yes, Kaz, I intend to set a timer.
I can
I
set one
hope.
for you.
Ah, here we go.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to set one for you then.
Well, I mean, you can in case something happens here. I'm. Oh. Yeah, tell yours to set it for 30, and I'll set mine
Alexa,
for
set a
40.
timer for 30 minutes.
35, 40. I feel like it's not going to take that long. Okay. I
Okay.
set mine for 40. He said his for 30 because it said 30 to 40 minutes. All right. So now I'm going to bring out, I've
Hey,
pondered on
pasta
this.
maker one.
There's a
Hey, you
third
guys, if
cup.
you're just scrolling through, please follow the host. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, um uh, Twitch. If you're on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. And we are going to start a Twitter account today.
I've never Twittered a day in my life. I think I'm too old.
Well, it's better to Twitter than to Twitch if you're when you're getting older. So
It's better to Twitter than to Tinder.
no, than to Twitch. Man, you always
I
have
know.
Tinder on the brain. Ooh, look at that nice looking electric skillet. Everybody in Cooking Club has
Yes.
one. Everyone in Cooking Club has one of those. Cooking Club, by the way, you guys can join up and cook with the host or cook with the creators of Food Talk TV every Wednesday night. As a matter of fact, Lori is right there in the comments. She's one of the OG members of Cooking Club.
Is Lori here? Hi, Lori.
Lori's been here for a good bit. She's been here for a good bit.
All right, I'm turning this on. All right. So probably while this is heating up, I need to tell y'all a few things. We've had some health issues going on here, and I'm trying to keep my husband fed up. And so I try to fix him something at lunch. I'm making him steak for dinner, but steak and baked potato, and he's sitting there going, because he loves steak and potatoes. But I try to fix him something at lunch. But also, I am diabetic, and I don't eat lunch like I should. And so there's a guy on Food Talk, not Food Talk, he's on TikTok. And Chef Bob, he's the one that ends everything and money. Um, so I've learned some skills from him about breakfast items. So I'm gonna turn that back off because I forgot my prep work. I gotta prep. You know how important prep work is. So I
Mise en
brought two
place.
different knives.
Are those your Rada knives?
These these are the only knives I have.
Okay.
Water is the only knives I have. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn this back down. I don't know if I can use this. Chef Bradley said this is kind of knife, and I can't do that business. That's why I don't like to cut up things in front of you guys because I'm not really that great at it. But you know what? Once I do get it done, I hang on. I'm here. Here we go. Now, can you see?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Nicole, Kaylee.
So once I do get it cut up. Um,
Michelle Mitchell says, "Go Hogs."
Woo, pig suey. All right. Do y'all keep like a bag sitting around to throw your guts and stuff in? What I do is just get the seeds and gills out,
Well,
and I
you have your
love,
you have
huh?
your garbage set all the way away from your kitchen. Your garbage is set practically in your living room.
Oh, hush, Kaz. He's just an old grouch.
Shoot,
I had to move it in here when he went live at my house.
sure did.
Yep, because old people, That's all I have to say about that. Okay, now listen. There are a few things I get passionate about, and that's colorful breakfast. I love colorful breakfast. Here, I'm going to see how this does. Uh, but see,
Michelle
these,
Mitchell, she is in Greenwood, Mississippi, or Mississippi, Arkansas. She's in Greenwood, Arkansas.
I don't like this.
Oh,
When you get used to a certain knife, you know, Bradley's, I need this sharpened. I bet that's what the deal is. But this one I'm going to use because, yes, I use my finger. Tell Bradley if he's mouthing me, don't talk smack to me. I am I am an old lady and we do it our way. And yes, I've watched B. Cruz. And you know what I learned the other day? Chef Bradley can cut up stuff. He looks like a real chef. So,
yeah,
oh, is that why?
Chef Bradley has got skills. He's got
I'm wondering if
skills.
that's why there's chef in front of his name.
You
I'm
never
trying
can
not to.
tell.
I'm trying
Except
not to.
for I happen to know that Chef Bradley has gone through culinary school. So there's a lot of us on here that have chefs on their in front of their names, but they're not really chefs.
Not me. I'm the old grandma cook. I'm the cook in the kitchen that never went to school. I just learned it from my grandma and my mama. You know,
Hey,
this is the
Angela.
worst. Listen, y'all, this is the worst part of getting your breakfast stuff is getting the prep work done. And I'm just going to do like a half of this for right now and save the rest for later.
Okay.
And same with the red. But you see, I love my breakfast with. I'm gonna put you over here with your sister, and I'm gonna get this gut junk out of here again. Um,
Hey,
listen, y'all follow Food Talk TV, please, and follow the host. If you go to Food Talk TV and you look up at the top, you will see playlists for all the creators. But the thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that if you think that you're Food Talk TV um, material kind of person, then you can go and find the link to submit a video of you cooking. Um, and let us see your skills. Right,
we are
Cass?
looking for, yes, we're looking for skills and personality. Skills and personality.
And don't ask what I'm doing here. I bet they're saying, well, how'd you end up on here? I used to have a good personality. I really did.
Alicia
All the way up.
42
My husband is laughing out loud.
Alicia 4214 says we love Wednesdays with Kaz and Bama.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, well, we're twins, you know.
We're twins. We're twins. Chef Bradley
Well,
says, "Oh heck, I'm out of here then, Kaz." No, 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 no. We hired you for your personality, Chef Bradley. And plus, and plus, I'll be honest. I need more guys around here. Need more guys.
really? He loves us, though. He thinks we're just the
Yeah.
bomb.com. All right. Well, listen. I started to get a green one as well. And did you know they have orange ones? But you know, they all taste pretty much the same. Now, Christine says she's going to do a blind taste test, and I'm anxious for that to know if green bell peppers taste like red ones, taste like orange ones. Do they? I don't know. But this is going to also add color is a purple onion. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut. Tell them about this, and I'm gonna cut this end off.
Okay. Hey, everybody, please follow Food Talk TV if you're not following. Hit the little bell and you'll be notified every single time we go live. We go live every single day. Tomorrow will be RX, and she's from Miami, or she'll be live from Miami. She's actually from Ecuador. She does a lot of fusion cooking, and she's her native language is Spanish. So all of her content uh, on Food Doc TV, at least the videos, will be and are in Spanish. We love having that. So if you know someone whose native language is Spanish, please point them toward Food Talk TV. RX and Sketchy Chef, uh, who is Trisha San Miguel. She comes on Fridays at 4 o'clock. I believe she may be changing her time uh, earlier or later this week. So please give us a follow. Also, oh, see, Mimi says that she's bilingual. Also on Saturday we have Just Like Granny. Just Like Granny comes on in the afternoon, and on Sunday we will have October Dragonfly. So,
Yay!
and there's all your prep.
Almost, except for this little piece of onion. And listen, if there's one place I'm not skimping, it's on the onion because Bamaw likes the onion. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like onion, but there are so many things that this can be a base of. I got to thinking. I had this. Pepper, cheesesteak stuff. And I was like, this could be cooked and then put the cheesesteak meat in there. And, you know, so this is really good for a lot of different things. But what I do is I get these little guys right here. And you ask Kaz, I put an apple in there. and it didn't turn brown.
Yes.
I, I don't remember. I ordered them from Amazon, I believe. But I just kind of do this and put my stuff in there and keep it in the refrigerator. And then in the morning, I just come and grab a handful out and throw it off in the skillet. And now I'm going to start this skillet warming up again. And I'm going to show you a little breakfast hack that I learned from Chef Bob. I'm friends with a lot of people that have chef in their name. Um, you know, and there are some people, y'all, that are chefs that don't have that in their name, such as Kaz. He's been formally trained as a chef as well. Um, I can't believe Mom let him leave home like that, but um, you know, left me all
Well,
alone. I was the lone twin there all by myself. It was horrible. Okay, you know this butter Kaz was worried about?
yeah, that extra tablespoon of butter, just all by itself. What are you going to do with that?
Well, I'm just going to cut. There's actually 2 tablespoons, and I'm just going to cut off one chunk of it
Okay.
and see if that's enough. If it's not, I'm going to leave this right here where I can use it in a minute for some more. But when this gets melted, which
Pasta
she just
Maker
needs
One. Pasta Maker One is actually pointing out what you said earlier. That's unsalted butter. Don't you just
unsalted.
love that skillet? I love those skillets.
I love this skillet, I do. All right, so listen, I'm a little nitpicker, and where some of y'all would use bacon or sausage, and I love both, um, sometimes I just love Canadian bacon. And it really ticked me off when they decided at the Pizza Hut to quit having Canadian bacon and sausage. Now they call it ham and sausage. Okay, I know Canadian bacon is ham, but I want to hear Canadian bacon because
Yes.
it just sounds a little more bougie. Now this can go in the refrigerator for tomorrow. You better don't you get that hot? Okay, so I'm gonna get me another spatula because I don't have the 10 or 40
Where's your Paula
pan
Deen
rolls.
spatula?
This is a Paula Deen spatula, but the
Oh, that
handle's
one is Paula Deen.
longer than my other one. Okay, this is Paula Deen.
Okay.
It
All
says
right.
so
All right.
right there.
Okay.
This is Terry Joe Berry sent this and another one to me. It's flat, but I like the spoonula. I like the shape because it's a spoon and it's a spatula, and it will get things out of jars. It's really
Yeah.
handy dandy. All right, now let me see. Um,
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, please give Food Talk TV a follow and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we go live. We're on all major platforms. And if you missed any of this live, you can see it again tomorrow on our Facebook page and our YouTube account. Both of them are Food Talk TV.
hey Google, how much time do we have left on the timer? Since we're twins, it should have answered me.
It did answer.
Oh, did it?
Yes, it did.
What did it say?
I wasn't listening. I was listening to you. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 13 minutes left on your 30-minute timer.
13 minutes
Okay.
on the
Well, let's
30-minute timer, but you've got a 40-minute timer. So you've got 23 minutes. And someone is asking, does anyone use spurtles? Isn't that something that I saw? That's a wooden kind of flat spoon, right? I think I've seen it on the on infomercials. A
What
spurtle.
is this? What is this?
That's a
Somebody tell
whisk.
me what. Just
That's a
a
whisk.
whisk. But
Yeah.
why is it flat and angled? I guess some people like to go, I don't know.
Okay. So Bama, they're asking what you're making.
All right, there is a chocolate cobbler in the oven. And if you want me to, I can show it to you really fast because I don't want to. Hang on. I know I'm making you drunk. Not meaning to. But let me turn this flip camera.
Oh man,
So,
it's coming along.
isn't it beauty, miss?
Yeah, it's only been in there 15 minutes, 18 minutes.
But it's just really pretty. And you'll think it's a cake. It is not a cake, it is a pudding cake. It has a cake-ish cobbler. That's why some people call it a chocolate cobbler because it has like a cobbler-ish. All right, so here's what I'm going to do next.
Nicole, yes, there is a list of when everyone goes live. It's at foodtalktv.com under the events page, and there's a calendar. We do have two people that their schedules uh, don't permit them to give an exact time, but every day is there.
Okay, I put some eggs, and you can let them cook and be like sunny side up. I'm going to put some salt, a little,
Yes,
because
Sherry,
that's
it is like a lava cake. As a matter of fact, some people will look at it and call it a lava cake.
yeah, it's a lava cake. It's a um, chocolate pudding cake. It's a chocolate cobbler. It's got runny chocolate pudding-ish type stuff in the middle. Now, while these eggs are cooking, because it doesn't take long, I'm going to get two different things to show you. If you're a carb counter, you can use flat out wraps, flat out, or you can use a regular tortilla.
Okay.
The only thing about this is it's just shaped funny. So for this purpose today, so it'll be all beautimous, I'm going to use a tortilla. Okay, so I'm going to get these eggs.
Chef
Put over.
Camilo says that he loves the eggs. He's loving the
I,
eggs.
I love eggs. All right, so y'all are like, well, I'd want a little meat on mine. Yes, yes, you do. So we're going to put Canadian bacon. Let me find my scissors because they seal this up with the intention that nobody's going to eat it. So here's my
So, did you
Canadian
say that
bacon.
Pizza Hut doesn't have Canadian bacon anymore?
They call it ham. And
Oh,
look, let's get real, that's ham. But you're not giving Canada the due respect it deserves. Yeah, I mean, I've eaten I've eaten Canadian bacon since I was a wee one, and I love it. All right, so there's that. All right, and for for haters, let me get it.
that's so Chris is in the house. He says, "Hey,
Hello there. Some people will be like, "Don't you dare put that on there." Watch me. I
American
just did it.
cheese,
Cheese,
Hayes."
cheese. And listen, I don't know. At Bradley, hurry up and answer because I need to get this. Should I put Borson? I don't know what that is. I've never had it. I'm about to open
Borscht
it
is
up.
uh, Borscht is the European version of cream cheese.
Well, then, yes. I mean, what are we waiting on?
Yes, this stuff is good, and most of it you'll find it actually has flavors in it. So,
This does. It
yeah.
smells delightful. Yes. All right. Mm-hmm. Then you just put your little top on.
Oh my God, what are you making, woman?
It's
Whatever
a
it
secret.
is,
It's
this
a
is going to
secret.
be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
Oh my God.
Now, if you've
But
got the right friends,
I want to see you flip this sucker over though.
I got a community violation for sticking a knife in my mouth on a TikTok. I don't know, Kaz. He does it all the time. But if you got the right friends, you'll have a big old spatula. Watch it not flip.
Check it
Okay.
out. Check it out.
The
And
cheese
now,
makes the eggs and the meat stick. That's why you want the cheese. Then you're just going to brown that bottom. I'm going to turn it up now and brown the bottom because it's not going to be but just a few seconds.
yeah,
This right
okay,
here.
so the bottom, right now, everything on the bottom is all that cheese, is all
Yeah,
that
the cheese is
portion.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, and the American cheese, and that's getting the heat right now. That's going to be
right.
wonderful.
And you can see the tortilla puffing up there. And just in case it takes little hot spots,
Uh-huh.
then I'm just going to twirl it around. But I see it puffing up in some places. Let me lift it and
Chris,
don't worry.
she's making breakfast.
For me, because I don't eat breakfast and I should, and I feel
There,
bad because it.
Lord,
Kaz told me what you need to do is get your sugar levels leveled out, not up and down, up and down. So you need to eat, and so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Lori was concerned that you weren't going to find that piece of egg that was under the tortilla, but you got it.
Hey, I'm smarter than I look. My husband's just in there talking away, and I realize it's to the grandpuppy. All right, so here. And then you can just roll that bad boy. Well, you can't see it if I've got that in the way, can you?
No, you can't.
Now, can
We
you?
got it. Yes, we got a good view.
Okay. So, it's a little crunchy, and Bamaw likes hers with a lot of stuff in it.
Ooh, I saw that cheese pull.
Now,
Yes.
you just. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay.
Chef Camilo says that he would top that with some salsa.
Who said that?
Chef Camilo.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I have any, but hang on. Got to do this little cut. Take a screenshot. Hang on.
Kimberly Blayton says fresh sliced tomatoes. Sherry says add sour cream. Ooh, screenshot.
Do it.
Screenshot, everybody.
Somebody send that to me. Screenshot it and send it. Got it?
Screenshot. Come on, Food
Okay.
Talk. Okay.
All right. But now, one thing I have found a big love for is crema. You can drizzle it on the top, or you can just put it down there and dip it.
Okay, so
'Cause I
that's
don't know.
for all those that
Mexican,
were saying sour cream in the house. You just had to wait a fucking you just had to wait a few minutes for her.
right? And let me see if I have salsa, because I don't think I do. Because every time I buy it, my husband loves to get in it. I don't. But you know what? I'm not all messed up about it because, yeah, now you're going to get to see me take a bite and put it in the sour cream. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
Looks good, Bama. Looks good.
Mm.
How do you like that portion?
I love it. Here's me up. Now, I'm kidding. Oh, so good.
Okay, so you're almost ready on the half an hour.
Well, I'm 3 minutes away.
Okay. So obviously, I know that you want to say something here, but obviously with the chocolate cobbler, you can't just stick a toothpick in there to know it's done because it's going to be wet, right? So
Well,
how are you going to know whether it's done?
when the top springs back, when it's lightly touched. Did you hear me?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to recover from something earlier.
What?
Oh, you did great. So
Oh,
you said when you touch it and the top springs back, right?
yes.
Okay.
I'm putting my breakfast over here. All right. These are really good wraps, y'all.
So are those flatbread or are they tortillas?
They're flat out wraps, and
Okay.
they're flatbreads, little flatbreads, and they're shaped a little weird, but you can put your um, at lunch. You can put your whatever
Oh,
you
okay.
put in there, and you
All
can
right.
put lettuce and your meat and tomatoes or whatever, and then you just roll it up. It's really good.
Gotcha.
And so I
Very
use these.
righteous kitchen.
I just wanted y'all to see that these are a deal because some people don't know. Okay, I'm gonna kind of check my chocolate cobbler. It's a little too runny because it's moving. See, that's another way to tell. Let me take this over here and I'll show you.
Oh, actually, Bama, when you get a chance, Heidi Ziegler is asking for you to hold up the that package of the flat out so that she can get a screenshot of that when you get a
I'll do it.
chance.
I'll do it. See, watch it.
It's still shaking. Ooh, yeah, that's shaking, shaking.
So it's gonna shake, but you don't want it to shake that much. So okay. So I'm not cutting that. I'm not eating that. I'm taking that to church tonight because the men cook for the women on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah.
And yes,
No,
and the women bring dessert.
no wonder you start going to church on Wednesdays.
I Kaz.
Shoot, get some get somebody to cook for you.
That is not why.
So, Sherry, there's your timer. Alexa,
Okay,
stop.
we'll go with mine now. Let me find my flat out wraps. Here they
Yeah.
are.
Sherry, the recipe is the newest video on Food Talk TV. Just give us a follow and look at the first video. There's your screenshot, Heidi.
Did she get it?
Screenshot.
Making sure she's paying attention. Just say, got it.
Just say got it.
I figure if she's still here, she did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she said she got it.
Okay. All right. So my concern is waiting for this. You don't think Bamaw didn't have Plan B? You be wrong. I
Hey,
have Plan B.
Mama G is in the house.
Hi, Mama G. How are you doing?
Hi,
Okay,
Kimberly.
because my husband is not so much a breakfast type. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Need some more butter. There it goes. That's the rest
Oh,
of it.
that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing today.
That's the other tablespoon. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that It says it cooks from frozen, but it looks like, what am I going to do if it won't come? Here, I'm just going to be
I'm
running some
sorry.
hot water.
What is it? I can't tell what it is.
It's quick steak, is what it's
Oh,
called.
yes, it does cook from frozen. Does cook from
Yeah, but it's
frozen.
bent, and I don't
Uh,
know if it'll be. We're going to try it. By the time I get
Nicole,
my,
it is the newest video on Food Talk TV. It's the top video. Just go to our profile and it'll be the one that you see. So those are the vegetables that you just cut up.
yes, it's yellow and red bell pepper, and a yellow, we call it purple onion when I was a kid. So I'm gonna try not to cook them too fast. I gotta find a spatula. I don't know if I'll be able to. Uh-oh, here's one. This
You
is
only
the
have
Paula Deen.
you only have 40 of them.
This is my Paula Deen that's too long. Like the other one, if it were about this long, it would be like it. And this is a little wider, but I'm all right with all that. All right, I gotta let this cook a second. I'm gonna be making him like a Philly cheesesteak. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
let me get all right because I'm gonna have to put it in the air fryer. I'm gonna get
Bye,
this
Chef
out.
Camilo. Thank you for dropping in.
If you have an air fryer and it gets all nasty because you don't buy you some of this air fryer paper, you can get it from Amazon and it has headlines, news headlines or whatever, and you just put it on your little tray right here, which I'm gonna put right there. Still cooking.
So someone in the comments says it looks like you're frying candy corn, and they're absolutely right. That's what it looks like.
Y'all, last night, the women at church, we played bunco, and somebody brought purple candy corn. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever had that, but don't.
Pur- Purple candy corn?
It was it was gross. But the saving grace was the fact that one lady brought three M&M dispensers. She had regular peanut and peanut butter. Now, how can that be bad?
It
Yeah,
can't be
that's what
bad.
I thought. All right, here we go.
Hey, Jen from Georgia, thanks for coming in.
All right, so I've got this. It's cooked. This, I got it out of the package, but there's this kind of glued to it. And it says seasoned to taste. Now, how do you get that little sucker off? Come off there. I can't burn it underwater. Huh. Oh. Just kidding.
What's she making? She's making a Philly cheesesteak.
Hey, y'all, don't freak out. That should turn loose. I'm hoping it will.
It will definitely turn loose. You know, anybody who's bought steakum, you don't thaw it. You just put it in the skillet. It's very thin, cooks very quickly. Cooks
Okay,
very,
so
very quickly.
yesterday I found some Philly steak sub rolls. Wonder bread. I haven't heard of Wonder bread. It's kind of like Sunbeam. You know it exists, but you never see it down here. So I'm like, Wonder bread. I haven't
Isn't
seen
Wonder
you since.
Bread isn't Wonder Bread done by Hostess?
Um, Wonder bread is done by Wonder Bread.
Oh, okay.
Flowers Bakery.
Because I thought that when Hostess went out of business a few a few years back Wonder Bread stuff at the same time. Pasta Maker One says she makes her own bread. Sherry,
Well,
thank you. I thought it is hostess. Yes.
ouch! I laid my arm over it. That's not turning loose, Kaz.
Patience, Sherry. Patience. Patience.
Man,
That's like
Mom gave
it's
you
like
the
telling
patience,
that's like telling your sister, sketchy chef, to have patience. That doesn't work.
right? Okay, so the instructions say put it on one side for a minute, flip it over, do it again. And
Yep. Yep.
this little gadget, see, I've never made this before because I usually go out to Philly and kill my own meat to. I kid you, I had no idea.
She kills her own meat. Okay. So Sherry is asking you to actually check your cobbler.
Thank you, Sherry. Okay. Okay,
Is
guys. But you want it to pudding, and it will thicken up. Okay. So I'm
okay.
gonna go put it on the cooling rack.
Cooling rack, patent pending. All you regular viewers know that. And if you're not a regular viewer, please, please, please give us a follow. We go live every single day. Sherry goes live on Wednesdays. RX will be live tomorrow. Trisha, the sketchy chef, will be live on Friday. Ashton will be live on Saturday. Ashton is just like Granny. And on Sunday night, in our anchor hour, will be October Dragonfly, Christine.
Okay.
What's Righteous Kitchen is asking what's patent pending.
My cooling station. I forgot to turn it on.
Yes, she has a cooling station, so she doesn't have to wait an hour, hour and a half for stuff to cool down. Uh, yeah, no, she's got things to do. So, uh, since she doesn't have a blast chiller, she's got a box fan and a Pampered Chef cooling rack.
Now what you think?
See,
Now mine's going off.
there's
Okay.
your yes.
My timer. Okay. So I'm put this back up here. Finish cooking this. See this? That is the Philly roll with Swiss. And
Swiss cheese.
I'm gonna go put it in the air fryer. Don't you get away from there. Don't let her get on me. Please.
Hi, Sonia Cash, 28. Welcome in. You guys are watching Food Talk TV. We are live every single day of the week. And you can find this live. If you missed any of it, you'll find the entire live on Facebook at Food Talk TV. You can also go find all of our recipes at foodtalktv.com. That's foodtalktv.com. That's our website. And if you want to know more about our creators, including Bamaw on the screen, go to our creators page and there'll be a bio and some links to some of her favorite things there.
Most of my favorite things. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook, and I'm melting the cheese on the sub roll, and that's gonna be Jesse's lunch. And he'll eat it if he knows that I'm not gonna give him any steak tonight if he doesn't. Yeah. So there's that.
Righteous Kitchen is asking a good question because I don't know the answer. She says, "Do you know the difference between a Philly cheesesteak and a cheesesteak?" I don't know the difference.
Well, one of them is done in Philadelphia, and this is just a cheesesteak right here because I'm not in Philadelphia. So this is
Okay,
just a cheesesteak. Hey, I have no clue. I do not know. I
so
guess I'll Google that one.
yours is a Bamaw cheesesteak.
Yes, it's a Bamaw cheesesteak.
Okay.
Let me check my roll and turn my fan down.
The Righteous Kitchen says there's no peppers in a Philadelphia cheesesteak.
Well, there is in mine. That's why mine's just a cheesesteak. But you know, in this day and age when there's so much fast food and it's right around the corner from me, you got to sneak your veggies in where you can. You know, that's my opinion. But
Yeah,
we like
actually,
it.
on mine, if I was making mine, it would be probably half and half, half meat, half veggies.
Yeah, I try not to overwhelm him because he doesn't like bell peppers. He says, but he eats lots of stuff with it in there, and I don't know if he just doesn't know it. But the biggest fault, in my opinion, when people make a sandwich such as this, a hamburger, any hot sandwich, is that it's too often served on a cold bun. And that's just so wrong. Don't do that. Because it's too easy to find ways to heat up your bun. Like right now, mine's in the air fryer. And sometimes I do it on the grill or in a pan
Yeah.
or whatever. All right,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you, Brenda.
This is Food Talk TV. I'm Bamaw. I'm Sherry Skinner, Sherry underscore Skinner. This is Kaz Cooking underscore with underscore Kaz. We've got about 9 or 10 more creators who cook on this app. We go live every day. Today is my day. Um, Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is
Alex.
Wadawa
Yeah.
Cooks. All right.
Whatever cook.
And Friday is Sketchy Chef. Saturday is
Ashton. Just like
what
Granny.
I said, just like Granny. And Sunday is either Kaz or October Dragonfly. And this
And we're always
Monday
looking for
is. Y'all ever heard of
Ash
Ashby Cooking?
Ashby
Ashby
cooking.
Cooking. She goes live on Monday. And on Tuesday is Andrea, which is Gluten Free Mama Ann. And Bradley
Mm.
is usually in a box somewhere telling us how to cook.
And
Okay, so
we're just waiting for Chef Bradley to heal up from his surgery so that he can go live too.
exactly. We need a break, man. Cass says, you're not getting a break, you'll just two of you go live in the same day. He cracks the whip, y'all. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is cooked, and I'm going to grab up some and just put it right there. Thanks for the gifts. I saw some.
Someone is asking what kind of meat you're using.
It's well, they make some called steakums, uh, but this is just like a what is the name of it? And it's different in every store, y'all.
You said
But you
quick
can
steak.
buy, huh?
That was quick steak. And hey, Jesse, how you doing, buddy?
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. I see you got lunch almost ready.
Yep. He says I do. Lunch already, almost ready. Okay, so I'm just going to put the lid on this because I've got my breakfast thing to eat, and Jesse's going to eat this, and this can be for later, you know? So maybe like tomorrow when I'm going, what do I want for lunch? Then I
I don't,
can do this.
I don't
All right.
think that would make it for lunch for me. If it was sitting out, I would be eating out of that pan until it was gone all day long.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, so then I put Swiss cheese. Y'all do you. Some people probably say, I thought you put mozzarella on it. Well, I had some. Huh? Are you talking to me? Talking to the dog? All right,
Actually,
so here's
a lot of authentic cheesesteaks use cheese whiz.
what?
Yeah. Here. Oh, look at that. Look at that cheese. All she did was
Yeah.
put the hot meat on it too. It just, oh, beautiful.
No,
Beautiful.
actually, I put it in the air fryer first,
That's right. I forgot.
and now I'm going to do something for. I love the way these look. If you can keep the fingerprints off them. All right, get me a screenshot. Come on, Kaz. Somebody.
Screenshot. Screenshot somebody.
Then
I
send it to
got it.
Bamaw. All
I
right.
got it.
All right, let me check this chocolate pudding, guys.
Yeah, shell bean. I use mushrooms, peppers too. Okay, now I want some of that so bad.
Now, what I will do is maybe just see the. Can you hear it?
Yes, the
Okay.
top is definitely set.
Yes. So I really hate to crack into it, but I'll cover it back up. All right. So it's got this,
Check her
and it's
in the bottom corner, guys. Well, thought we were going to see her. There
mm,
she is.
oh yum. Yes, that will firm up really well by tonight, and I'm taking it to church. And I'll just say, what about that? What about that little hole? Ignore it.
No, ignore it.
Nothing happened.
And uh, Robin's reality is making a comment on the sandwich. Um, she says she would make an au jus with it, which would then, it wouldn't be a cheesesteak, it would be a French dip.
Exactly. And that would be great too. And I'm going to look up some au jus and go get some. All right.
And
So
also,
I have
Chef
made
Chef Bradley has a suggestion for that hole. He says you should
what?
just put a straw in it.
Chocolate
Yeah.
milk. Ah. But the flavor of this is just too good. I'm serious. So easy to make. Easy to make. And I think y'all should do it. It's really good. And you don't have to use a mixer. You don't use eggs. So, you know. Okay, well, I do appreciate y'all being here so much. And let's see. Whoa, are there 148 people in here?
150. Yes.
Guys,
Well, that means
seriously,
that they're going to be looking for you next Wednesday then, right?
I'll be here, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And here is my chocolate cobbler. I have made a breakfast sandwich, and I put it somewhere where I can eat it after the live. I'm going to have to heat it up, but it's right here. And I got it all over me, and it was good, y'all. It's good, so good. And you can put bacon, sausage, ham, Canadian bacon. That's what I put. You can put eggs or not put eggs. You can wrap your own little affair here and do it the way you would do it, do you, boo?
So,
Okay, so I'm going.
wait. Well, no,
No,
wait. I got one announcement here. One announcement here. Yes, we are not done for the day. We will be doing cooking club tonight at 7 Central. That is only on Zoom. You can sign up for it at foodtalktv.com at the website. And once you sign up for it, you'll get access to the ingredients, and you can cook along with us. So, thank you, Sherry.
thank you, Cass, for coming in and being in my box for me. And thank all of you for coming. Y'all are the best, the best. And so I got chocolate right there. It's not good unless you get it all over you. But listen, I have a Tide stick, and it'll get that out. But that's okay. Nothing happened here. Okay, nothing to see. All right, thank y'all for coming. Love you much. See you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye,
Bye, Kate.
guys.